Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a noughts and crosses game. On TikTok you're all saying like, well, why don't you use this one? Well, the thing is, it's not reusable once you've finished with it. So I'm going to show you how to make like a reusable one. You'll need 18 buttons, 18 pistons, and blocks. The block I recommend to use is marble because it has a nice texture. So follow my steps here. So you want to like do an 18 across board. Well, yes, 18. So it's a 9 blocks across. Want to go up 2 blocks. Well, that was. And then what you want to do now, you want to like shorten these to like half a block. So then you want to like go up by another block. These ones go up by 7 blocks. And of course, do the half ones. Then, of course, place the blocks. So you want to do like a 3x3 grid. That's what you want to do. So, of course, nearly done it. Just need to do the last column here. And we are done now. So there's our grid done. Now what you want to do, you want to go out like about 2 blocks. Well, actually, no, you don't want to go out 2 blocks. You want to go like double. So what I recommend you to do is the back, because of course that's like the hard to reach area. So you want to make sure it like fits the grid. So you want to like measure this, which is 14. And yes, it is 14. So 14 by 14 or 7 by 7. It's got to be like half a block. Once we've done that, you're gonna have to like locate where the pistons will go. So we'll need our first 9 here. So this is like the tricky part here. So that's like, but well, in fact, no, I found an easy method here. So you go up by 2. Then as you see here, you measure across. Then you like do it across until it reaches the board, then place your piston. Now, of course, this will be boring to watch me like place all of them, so I'll skip that part. Well, as you see now, I've done all this, so now I need to place a block and do a half block and stretch it out by half a block. So you can do anything with this one. You can do an auto across. I don't mind what you do. But of course, I'm going to just keep it simple. Just, you know, do like an X on this one. Oops, don't want to place it there. I'm going to do the set rotation to 45. So, I want to like, I don't know why this isn't working. Oh yes, my fingers are mixed up. So I'm going to do an X like this, as you see here. Quite easy. So now I'm going to have to like repeat it all across here. And of course you wouldn't want to see that, that'd be boring. Now I've got all that done. Now I have to repeat this and make another board for the O's. Or the zeros, I don't know. And you've got to make sure the X's aren't touching the next panel. So do another 14 by 14 panel. Make sure it's half a block in in width. And then of course, do the pistons again. This one is easier now, so you don't need like the wood blocks or anything. Of course, want to put this back to 90. Make sure they're in the middle as well. Like that one isn't, so I have to delete that one. Then of course, half a block. Then the panels. Then I have to do the 0 or the O now. So done that. So let's make the O. Now of course you don't want to be bored. Watch me do all this over and over again, so I'll just skip this part. By the way guys, I saved this one for last. I found a little trick on to build the O. You place like a pause button, like, you know, with the rod, you just make like a pause button, then you just rotate it and place the rod in the middle. Well, on the middle top panel and on the middle bottom, as you see. So you've got this part done. But where's the game thing? So what you need is a marble block, set it to 15, rotate it all the way around. Hang on. So rotate it all the way around until you get to this angle here. Scale it down to 0.5, so it's like a quarter block. Scale this across, then you want to go down a bit, because of course you want to put your buttons on there. So we just need to scale this so it looks nice. And done, you got this part done. Now you need to turn on match rotation, go back to 90 and set up your buttons. So it all has to be a 3x3. Well, it has to be a 3x3 set of buttons. There you go. Now you need to colour them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to colour the pistons. So I'm going to colour the first one red, as you see. I'm going to go down and colour that one like a dark red. The middle can be a nice, like a light, like a mid pinkish red, you know. And I'm going to go to this red here, making sure they're not identical. Then I'm going to go like a neon red, which I think I've already used, so I'm going to go to a browny colour. Now, I'll skip this part because of course it'll be boring and you wouldn't want to watch a long video. Once you've done all the colouring, you then unanchor, which I'm going to do, and test if they work. But look, it goes too far. So I have to set these at a short distance. So this maybe have to be like a 2. And it works, yay. And this one here, got to test. And it's of course still too far. May have to be an 8. We'll test that. But still too far. Go down to a 7. A little bit too far. I'm going to try again. And perfect. So of course, I'll skip this part. And let's see the final stuff. Be right back. Of course, now I've done all the piston lengths and everything, so let's test it. Oh, I found a little problem here. As you see here, guys, there's this little rod here that's like getting in the way of these two. So you're going to have to anchor it, move it in between these two. And of course you want to like make it thin so they're barely touching each other. So now that's done, I can once unanchor again, give it another test. So yes, they all work. So boom. Now of course, we want to give it some colour now. I actually like the colour black, so why not? Just colour everything in. Of course, I won't skip this part because, of course, this one's not as boring. It's actually quite satisfying seeing all this being painted. Oh, I want this to be green. Just get all the O's or zeros painted. Now I want the X's to be red. Which is quite easy. Let's do final test. Yes, it all works. Now let's just do one last thing here, which is to put a barrier so they don't see what you're picking. So of course, drag this across, scale it up, and now you are done. Your noughts and crosses board is finished. As you see here, looks very nice. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed a new video. See ya!